Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Maxwell, and today I want to speak about the mindset to achieving your goals. The background that I come to you with is a degree in neuroscience. I then went on to become a professional athlete representing my country. And then once I retired, I then did my neurolinguistic programming, which was all in line of my deep curiosity for human behavior. So, for me, my experience with the Isagenix products was really life-changing. Like, it transformed everything. And not just my body, but the way that I think about my body, my stories that I have around weight and health. And so it's been an amazing personal experience. And so today I just wanted to focus in on goals, because I think it's something, as an athlete, we just naturally did. And a lot of people hear about goals, but they don't know how to set them. So the two things that I think are the most important is, firstly, that you actually set a goal. And secondly, that you know why it matters to you. Because, if an archer was to pull back a bow and arrow, but had no target, we would all be afraid. You would be like, get out of the way. It's like, we understand that of course they've got to be aiming at a target, but the question is, what target are you aiming at? Very, very important that you make sure that the target you're aiming at is concise, precise, and measurable, because a lot of people go, you know what, my goal is to get healthy. And there's nothing wrong with that goal, it's awesome. You just want to make sure that you know when you've achieved it. So the question you want to say is, how will I know that I'm healthy? Create some measurable benchmarks. So for example, I'll know I'm healthy when I sleep 7 hours through the night. I'll know I'm healthy when I can run for 30 minutes. I'll know I'm healthy when I wake up in the morning, my feet hit the ground running. These are things that you can measure. Rather than just being general, if you get specific, you can actually reward yourself for the progress that you've made. Another thing I'd encourage you to do is choose your big goal. Put it out there. If you want to run a marathon, put it out there. Are you going to do it tomorrow? No. If you have 30 kilos to lose, 50 pounds, are you going to do that tomorrow? No. But if you set the big goal, then you can chunk it back. You might even be able to chunk it back a kilo at a time, maybe a mile or a kilometer at a time. Chunk it back. Because when you do that, it's how your plan starts to set itself. That's really important. Now, something a lot of people don't do, this is critical, is if you think there's going to be no obstacle or challenge on your way, well, I think you're deluding yourself. All of us have challenges and obstacles. So why not figure out what some of them could be up front? So I'm talking about internal obstacles. Because if you can write them down and know, hey, you know what, this is where I go wrong. This is where I kind of take an off ramp when I want to change. If you can know what those are and write them down, you can create a plan in place for when it happens. So for example, the plan is called the if-then structure. So if I'm feeling a little anxious about social occasions, because I've started a whole eating plan and, I've changed my game a little and I'm a bit anxious. So if I'm feeling anxious about going to a social function, then I'm going to have a shake before I leave. It's just a plan. It's like, social functions intimidate me. Okay, great. I'm going to create a plan. That's what's derailed me in the past. I've created a plan. So here's another one. If I'm inside, I feel like I'm not really getting anywhere with my goals. So this is the then. If I feel like I'm not getting anywhere, then I'm going to go into the Facebook group and read at least 4 inspirational stories. It's just a plan to help yourself, to stop the derailment and rather go, you know what, this is normal. And guess what? It happens to everyone. And it's people who have the better plans for when it happens are the ones that achieve and go the whole way and follow through on their goals. So the growth curve is really interesting. It's like it goes from pure excitement when you're starting something. Within days, you can go from fully excited to completely wondering what you were thinking. This is common. This is normal. You must pass through this. This is on your way to transformation. But most people think something's wrong in this curve. It's not. It's normal. But if you're not ready for it, you might think something's wrong. So you can go from excitement to wondering what the heck you were thinking, to having a transformation in an area you never thought was possible, to a whole identity shift. And this is a program that we have called the Healthy Mind and Body Program, which is an online program, 10 minutes a day, that's it, for 60 days. This is the most transformational program, and you can do this on your back end in Isagenix. It takes 3 minutes to start and enroll and get involved. $49 for 60 days. If you complete, Isagenix gives you a product coupon for $49.50. So basically it's free. Well, you actually gain a little bit. But Isagenix is really promoting completion because, to be honest, just starting it isn't going to give you what you want. It's actually taking the steps each and every day on the way to your goal.